Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.
Hold on to your butts.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the This Game Day podcast on SportsZone Chicago. That's Luke Nettles. Halftime, and Packers. Man, it felt like the Packers were going to run away with it.
Yeah,
It really did. And then you saw the Rams fight back, and then just I don't know whether it's the greatness of Aaron Rodgers or just a couple of lapses on defense or just not being able to get home. But you saw the Packers respond immediately and get downfield. Should have been two picks.
Mm-hmm.
2 picks, man. That's what I see. You should have had 2 picks. You didn't, and now you gave them a 3 more points. The Packers are up 19-10, and that's about where I had it as a final, about the 10-point spread from the Packers and the Rams. If the Rams can't stop the Packers passing the ball, they can't get to Aaron Rodgers, man. This one's a wrap. Like,
Yeah,
I understand coming back really quick after the touchdown, but you have to be able to stop them. You can't allow a cheap ass 3 points like that. If you're the LA Rams, that was a cheap ass 3 points. Aaron Rodgers took full advantage of the zone coverage, and I mean, it is what it is, man. Like he is that good. You got to find a way to get to him though.
Yeah, I mean, the surprise is that Jalen Ramsey isn't following Devontae Adams. I mean, that to me,
Yeah, where the hell is that?
I thought that would be numero uno. Like that just makes perfect sense. But I know, man, who knows? Maybe they adjust. They do it in the second half. But you know, like we said, Rodgers is, using some of his other tools, some different receivers. You can't always go to Devontae, but he's doing what he has to do. I mean, he's looking pretty damn good. And like you said, even with the injury to Bakhtiari, that line's holding up pretty well. I mean, there's been a couple where they've almost had him. But yeah, that's Aaron Rodgers. That's Green Bay in Green Bay. It's tough to overcome that, but I feel like Goff and them found something as they basically kind of used Green Bay's own game plan against them.
Well, how about this? The Packers are ramming the Rams.
Yeah.
The Packers right now, they have 3 guys, 3 running backs in double digits in yards, but like the way that they're getting the yards, the tough yards, Jamal Williams, 7 carries, 34 yards, Aaron Jones, 7 carries, 22 yards, A.J. Dillon, 3 for 17. It's those if you chalk it all up, what is that? Damn near 70 yards of rushing. You know what I mean? Like you have a team effort going with a 3-headed monster. That's exactly what the Rams do. They're using the Rams' philosophy against them, and it's working. It's kept Aaron Rodgers clean. I mean, he has barely been touched because you have to stay true to the running game. 14-20. Rodgers is 14-20, 169 and a touchdown. It doesn't look like he's even had any trouble in the pocket. Close a couple times, but to me, it's just like there's no trouble. He faked the shit out of Leonard Floyd. I mean, he had Leonard Floyd jumping 10 feet in the air. He just ran right underneath his ass. It's going to be tough in the second half for the Rams.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like that last drive that they had, I think they figured something out there. Like I said, it's you saw those passes for Green Bay. Some of those coming across the middle. That one where he's just on the run off to the right hand side and throws it down to the guy that runs out of bounds. I feel like the Rams. That's where the Rams maybe need to play this Green Bay defense is right there in the middle of the field with those crossing routes because I feel like they were having some success there. And maybe come out and just throw, and back that defense up and then go ahead and pound that running game. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I feel like the Rams got a little life, and they at least they have something, that they can be happy about. Right there before halftime. I mean, they still did give up that last little whatever drive, but. At least they scored and they're in it. Like this isn't this. It would have been much worse if they still went to the halftime with 3 points.
Right. If they would have, let's say they turned the ball over on that drive. Let's say they punt.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a touchdown from Green Bay the way that they came out. The Rams finally found something, like you said. But if they don't score on that drive, this game's all but done.
Yeah, it's over. It's probably over.
We spoke on third down efficiency, and right now it's completely one-sided.
Yeah.
There's a donut in the column for the LA Rams, and there's 83% for the Green Bay Packers right now. That's not going to cut it for the Rams. That's not going to cut it for anybody. You have to be able to stay there. Like I said, you have to be able to stay on the field in order to keep that Green Bay offense off the field. The Rams have not been efficient besides that last drive, that scoring drive, that touchdown drive, the only touchdown they have so far. Everything was kind of hit or miss. Even running, it was a little choppy. Running, like I said, they found some success late, but you're going to have to go right back to that if you're the Rams, because you just allowed, like I said, the cheapest 3 points in the world, man. Like, I couldn't believe it. It was 1, 2, 3, and they're in field goal range.
Yep. Yeah, it's too easy. It's too easy. I don't know. I mean, maybe that's, Sean McVay probably betting that maybe LaFleur would expect, Ramsey to cover Devontae, but I'm gonna tell you what, like, you better get on him now, because you don't want that guy to get going. Because once him and Aaron get in sync, it's hard to stop. So they're gonna have to do something to A, get to Aaron Rodgers, and B, they're gonna have to take away his favorite toy. Because if they don't do that, they're just packing up going home.
Talk about this cowardice, man. Like, why isn't Jalen Ramsey on fucking Devontae Adams?
Right, I don't understand.
The best fucking corner in the world. Why are you covering the best fucking receiver? I don't understand why that's a hard concept to comprehend. You have your best player against the best player on defense. How hard is that to understand? I understand. I understand certain things. Like, you want certain techniques, you want certain guys on a certain side because of who they are and how they react on running on that side. How they jump, whether they react better this way or that way.
Yeah, no,
it's best player against their best player. Period. I want the best player against their best player. Period. Devontae is whooping Williams. He's beating Williams every single. Devontae's open. Look, if you want to hear it, Devontae is literally open every single play because Williams is not the guy to cover him. You need to put Jalen Ramsey on him, or the Rams are going to they're going to take it. They're going to take the field. You cannot keep allowing that. It's a straight up liability. Williams is a straight up liability right now against Devontae. You need to put Jalen Ramsey on there. Stop hiding behind scheme or whatever the fuck. Stop being cowards. Go ahead and line your ass up, Jalen Ramsey. Do it yourself. Call out your coordinator. Tell him I want his ass. I want that side. Because there's no way you're going to beat the Packers other than shutting down Devontae Adams. He's the guy right now. He's the guy.
Yeah, that's I when the game started, I was like, wait, what Ramsey's not on him? Like, what's going on? But yeah, it's two guys that have known each other for a long time. They're good friends. They're both probably in each other's heads a little bit. And I don't know. We'll see. I mean, hopefully they can build on what that drive that they had before the halftime. I'm talking about the Rams. Hopefully they can build on that drive, and hopefully they found some things that they like. Higbee's got to get involved too, man. Higbee's got to go over the middle and get involved, man. And those running backs got to step it up. But mostly, I think the part of the Rams that needs to improve the most in the second half is that defensive line and that blitz scheme, because they need to start getting to Aaron Rodgers, or at least putting pressure on him, or they're just going to sit back and get picked apart. It's going to be, why did you even come?
Yeah, no, I mean, you're right. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad if you don't figure that out. And you already seen the running game. Like I said, I pointed to the running game. You already seen them chipping away. Aaron Donald's frustrated. He's frustrated. He's been he already got one penalty on him. He hasn't been able to get to Rodgers. He just was out of the reach of Rodgers and past the time. Right at the end of the half. It's going to be hard for them. It's going to be hard for them to rebound in this second half without them being able to shut down I think it all runs Adams and Rodgers. That's what's keeping them keeping them ahead right now. If you're not able to go ahead and shut down that connection, everything else goes for that. I believe that. I think everything else is flowing through Rodgers and Adams, and not the other way around.
Yeah, and the other thing is, too, on the defensive side, when you get a gift from Aaron Rodgers, you got to catch that ball. Like, that's it. You're not going to get many opportunities to intercept that guy. So when he does throw up some ducks or some balls that you should have had, you got to be able to capitalize on those, man, and stop him, get him off the field. That's first and foremost, man. I mean, because you're not going to see too many opportunities with Aaron Rodgers. So when you get a chance, you get your hands on the ball as that defensive back, you better catch it.
It's true. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here right now. I got some food waiting for me and stuff. Man, I hopefully the Rams come back, make it close. Like I said, I don't want to see the Green Bay Packers in it right now. I don't want to see them moving on. So hopefully they find some comeback in them, because right now it just looks like pitch and catch for the Green Bay Packers. But all right, guys, until the post, I'm Ivan Vargas. That's Luke Nettles. This has been the Basement Monsters Game Day Podcast on SportsZone Chicago.
Captain Insano shows no mercy.
Straight cash, homie.
Hold on to your butts.